Hey guys, it's Jackie. I'm doing a vlog today for Supernova with Ash, my sister. And for those that don't know Supernova, it's pretty much like Comic-Con in Australia, but kind of smaller, obviously. Just got like celebrities from different movies and TV shows and all these panels and stuff. And we're gonna go there. I just thought I'd do this because I have no other ideas for this week's video, so I'm just going to show you some stuff. I don't know if it probably will be a short video, but yeah, just thought I'd show you what Sydney does for our Comic Cons, even though we do have a Comic Con now. But yeah, this is going to be my Supernova vlog. Bye!
I've only seen Demons and Maze.
So we'll do it. Hey guys, we're going to Peter Fasinelli's panel. I really don't know anyone else here except Peter, so we're going to go to his panel and see if he talks about Twilight or something, because that's the only thing I really know him from. I know he's in Nurse Jackie, but I've never seen that, so yeah, but it's kind of like not as busy as I thought it was going to be, so yeah, just thought I'd show you some stuff that's hanging around, and if I can video the panel, I will.
Yes! Oh, right. I'm not supposed to be here yet, so. Wait, I didn't say that. I'm jet lagged.
This is why you call it teaser. I'm Chris, by the way. I'll be your host and MC, so if you have a question, put your hand up, and either myself or Meg over there in the cool orange, purple hair.
Because I'm jet lagged.
Jet lag's pretty bad.
But I'm having a great time in Australia. I'm really excited to be here.
It's been good.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you guys.
Woo! Am I jet lagged or you guys jet lagged?
I think there's
This is getting awkward.
I'm going to go to this guy who is very eager for a question. What's your name, sir?
Oh, thanks, mate.
I was just interested, do you think your character in Twilight could warrant its own pre-sequel? I mean, you had a lot more history going through your character than Bella and...
350 years of material there. I'd say yes. That would be awesome. I mean, I always loved Carlisle's history. When I took on that role, I always do this. I always kind of do a little notebook of like their life, you know, where they were before. Because in a movie, you're only seeing like a slice of their life, you know. So I always try to fill in what happened to them before. I want to see him hook up with Alex. I like them two together. Who ships Alex and Merritt City? There we go. No, I think, like I said, I like the gray zone that he lives in, and I like people always trying to figure out which side he's gonna be on. I mean, he kind of has his own agenda, and so you really can't trust him. But I don't think he's an evil person. Like I said, I don't think he enjoys doing evil things, or he's a bad guy, you know. And I think that's where, when you're playing those roles, you can fall into the trap of feeling like, oh, this person's really enjoying being evil. I mean, I think that the one time he created Bizarro, he was kind of enjoying just the fact that he had this creature that he created. I mean, he brought something back from the dead, and that made him feel a little godlike. So he was getting off on that. And I think he has a little crush on Supergirl too. You know, and so he enjoyed having this person that was kind of his Supergirl. Yeah, he has a power struggle. Like he likes the power. I mean, he started Justice League too, you know, and I think that was his way of controlling these superheroes. My favorites. I like stitching up Bella. That was a good scene. I'll tell you a story about that. So I had to stitch up Kristen Stewart, and so I was practicing by cutting open. Thank you very much. My voice is kind of raspy, so I'll take a sip. So I practiced on chicken breasts. I would slice them open, and then I would stitch them up. And I did this for like weeks. I was staying in a hotel room, and the maid would come in, and she would see all these chicken breasts stitched up. And I think she thought I was crazy. But so I brought my chicken into the set, and I showed Kristen. I was like, "Look how good I'm getting." And she was like, "Yeah, I'd never let you stitch me." But when we did the scene, I had to put the contact lenses in, and I realized I can't see a thing. So all that work meant nothing, and like I couldn't get it. But they just cut around it, and then there was one time I got it right. But that was one of my favorites. Was that and the baseball sequence was a lot of fun. I used to play baseball, so it was kind of fun because I got to teach some of the cast. Like Nikki Reed had never played, Ashley had never played, Rob Pattinson had never played. So it kind of felt like Carlisle teaching his family, which was kind of very bonding. But Rob was very funny because he's very awkward. So I'd be like, "Rob, you gotta get down, like, you gotta bend your knees, you get down low," and he'd be like, you gotta get down like a baseball player, and just we shift his body around. But he got it. He looked good. You guys thought he looked good, right? I thought. Well, I always thought Coop was like a 12-year-old boy. I mean, there's a lot of Coop in me too. Like I'm very playful and fun, and I always thought there was a childlike quality to Coop, And so I kind of tapped into his boyishness. And sometimes when you're younger, you don't have a filter. So he kind of doesn't mean to say things that, that might be offensive, but he just, as a child, you don't have that filter, so you just kind of say things and you don't understand, why is that offensive? So there's an innocence about him that I think is endearing, and it comes off as arrogance, or, other people might not like him, but I love that character because he was so non-filtered, and because he lived in a very small little circle, and didn't mean to do the things that might offend people. I don't want to pick sides between Marvel and DC, but I think Marvel's doing a really great job at kind of tying things in. Like even for their TV shows, they'll have film actors come in and play those same roles, And I like that because there's a whole Marvel universe then that you can count on, and the storylines kind of all tie in. And I wish that DC did more of that. I wish that DC would kind of take that mold from Marvel and be able to do it, because I think they do it really well.
They're combining all 4 shows, Legends, Arrow, Flash, and
Yeah.
One recently crossover.
Oh,
I just want to know.
I didn't even know.
I just want to know.
No, I knew Super Bowl's going to CW. I didn't know that they were all going to do crossovers.
Yeah, well, I saw this morning they're doing they're going to try and do a massive crossover with all 4 shows.
Great. Then I take it back what I said about them.
With that up and coming, what do you hope they will do, and what you're looking forward to if Cruella comes about?
Well, it'd be fun to see Maxwell Lord on other shows then, you know what I mean? Because he is in a lot of different comics, and to see that crossover into other DC universes, that would be fun for me to engage with different people. So yeah, I would look forward to that if they're into that. As far as it being on the CW, it doesn't matter to me where you watch it, as long as you switch the channel to it. So it doesn't affect me much. But yeah, the crossovers would be interesting. Seeing different characters pop up in different shows. I mean, the Flash episode was fun. You guys like that, right?
Woo!
Well, unfortunately, that's all the time
That's
that
all
we
you
had.
got?
It's flown by, hasn't it?
Yeah. Thank you for hanging out.
Guys, give it up.
But I felt like this was more lecture-esque because I'm kind of tired. So I hope I didn't bore you to death. Anybody fall asleep?
I feel like I've gone up about 25 IQ points, so that's very much.
Mine went down. Thank you guys for coming. It means a lot to me because if I was sitting up here on stage and you guys didn't show up, I'd feel really bad about myself. Thank you. Big round of applause.
Although, one person. And this could be good in
Maybe Captain America without Hulk.
Hey guys, I got chips on a stick and Ash got chips and I got a slushie. We're thinking of going because we're bored. It's just really quieter and not as many stalls this year and not as exciting. Maybe because we aren't huge fans of the people that are here, but like we saw Peter's panel and stuff. But yeah, we're thinking of going, so I hope you like my vlog and from all the stuff you saw. Yeah, so have a good one and thanks for watching and hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye!